Hey everyone, it's Mr. Hollywood, and today I will do the Battle of the Aaron Sorkins with A Few Good Men, Moneyball, and The Social Network. And he technically didn't direct any of these three, but he wrote all three of them. And I'm not judging based on what's the best script, I'm just judging which one's just the best movie overall. Which, it might be the same answer, but it might not. But anyways, the Battle of the Aaron Sorkins with Moneyball, A Few Good Men, and The Social Network. Let's begin. Starting off of, genuinely before I do give what is my favorite movie, I would say my favorite script of these three would be The Social Network. Just, the creation of Facebook, kind of how Mark Zuckerberg rose to power, and I think the fallout relationship between Mark and Eduardo, played by Andrew Garfield. I think that was all really well done. So in terms of just the best script, I think The Social Network is easily the best script. Now, in terms of which one I think was actually the best directed, I would go with A Few Good Men. And in terms of which one I would want to see more about, it would maybe actually be Moneyball. Yeah, I think Moneyball is very interesting, where it isn't even about the baseball game, it's kind of about the behind the scenes, kind of like Air from last year, which I just think was really interesting. And in terms of which one I think was the best acted, I'd go with Social Network. As much as I love Jack Nicholson's performance in A Few Good Men and Tom Cruise, Jesse Eisenberg and Andrew Garfield, that duo is a very great duo. And in A Few Good Men, I like the characters slightly more, but just in terms of acting, I'd give it to Social Network. And also, Moneyball has some great acting. All three of these films are really well written, really well directed, and really well acted. So it really does just come down to personal preference of which one you thought was the most interesting, which one you liked the most. And in terms of which one's the best, it's kind of up for debate. I actually could say I would eliminate Moneyball. I do think it is the worst out of these three. Still an awesome movie, just nowhere near as good as the other two. And in terms of my favorite and in terms of which one's the best, it is the worst, but still an A movie. And these other two, these other two just stood out a little bit more. Now, The Social Network has David Fincher as the director of Fight Club and Seven. And A Few Good Men has Tom Cruise and Jack Nicholson, which is a really great duo. Even though I said the acting in Social Network slightly better, I think in terms of just characters I like more, and just the characters who it was just so cool to see on screen. I'd give that to A Few Good Men, but this almost feels like picking your favorite child a bit. However, there has to be a winner. So, between The Social Network and A Few Good Men, the one that I personally like more is A Few Good Men. I know you probably thought I was going to pick Social Network because I hyped it up a bit more, but just in terms of my personal favorite, I'd go with A Few Good Men. The Social Network might objectively be better. It might not be, but just in terms of my favorite, A Few Good Men would be my favorite. So, that's kind of how I do the duels, by personal favorites. Because, at the same time, usually when there's a duel, they're probably objectively around the same. So it kind of just comes down to personal preference, which kind of reigns supreme during these duels. And I personally like A Few Good Men this much more than Social Network. So A Few Good Men comes in at number 1 for the Aaron Sorkin battle. Now, thanks for watching. Feel free to share your pick for the best Aaron Sorkin movie down below in the comments. And I cannot wait to do more of these duels. Now, thanks for watching, and peace out.